Hi, I'm Alex Lynn, and today we'll be talking about the rise and fall of Napoleon's empire. However, don't you think we should start a little bit before that? Like maybe the start of our wonderful French Republic, empire. Napoleon entered the military and became a national hero by protecting the National Assembly, defeating enemies in Italy, and keeping rumors of his failure in Egypt away from the people of France. When Napoleon came back from Egypt, the lawmaking body dissolved the Directory and made Napoleon the first of 3 consuls. Napoleon staged a coup d'etat and became dictator. Napoleon made peace with other powers of Europe and focused on domestic improvement. He supported laws that would both strengthen the central government and achieve some of the goals of the revolution, including more efficient methods of tax collection, the replacement of inept, corrupt officials, and the setup of government-run schools, known as lycees. Napoleon reinstated Catholicism as the French state religion, and made a concordat that gave the church some influence in non-political matters. Napoleon's greatest achievement was his Napoleonic Code, a uniform set of laws. Unfortunately, it limited liberty and promoted order and authority over individual rights. In 1804, Napoleon declared himself emperor. As he walked down the aisle where the Pope held the crown, he simply took the crown from the Pope's hand and placed it on his own head, signifying that he is more powerful than the Church. Napoleon envisioned his Western Empire, including territories across the globe. In 1789, the ideas of the revolution reached the planters in Saint-Domingue. They protested for equal rights. Napoleon lost the colony and sold the Louisiana Territory to America. He acquired the Austrian Netherlands and parts of Italy and France instead of a puppet government in Switzerland. France defeated Russia, Austria, and Sweden, but lost in the Battle of Trafalgar to British Admiral Horatio Nelson. In 1806 of November, Napoleon set up a blockade to prevent all trade and communication between Great Britain and other European nations. Unfortunately for him, the British still smuggled cargo into Europe and formed a counter-blockade. When Napoleon set up a puppet government in Spain, the Spanish commoners declared war on Napoleon, starting the Peninsular War. For 6 years, the French army fought against Spanish peasant fighters known as guerrillas. Napoleon's greatest mistake was attempting to invade Russia. In the summer of 1812, Napoleon marched into Russia. As he advanced, the Russian Tsar Alexander I pulled back, practicing the scorched earth policy, destroying all supplies as they retreated. Eventually, Napoleon was forced to retreat during the Russian winter. By the end of the trek, only 10,000 soldiers were left to fight. Napoleon's enemies took advantage of his weakness and defeated Napoleon. He was banished to Elba, a tiny island off the Italian coast. Unfortunately, when news reached Napoleon that Louis XVI's brother, Louis XVIII, was unpopular among his subjects, he escaped from Elba and returned to the mainland and once again became an emperor. Napoleon ruled for 100 days before being defeated at Waterloo. Napoleon was exiled to St. Helena, a remote island in the South Atlantic. He died in 1821 of a stomach ailment. Splattering of History is a Gelash production. Our executive directors are Jean Chen and Caleb Lang. Our primary scriptwriter is Jean Chen and Caleb Lang is our executive director. Our executive coordinator is Kabul Brown and executive producers are Alex Lynn and Lauren Chen. Our camera people are Lauren Chen and Jean Chen. Ayesha
Maheshwari
is the head of our oversight committee, and I'm Alex Lynn, in charge of smiling and being startlingly attractive. See you next time on Splattering of History.